guys for click our videos. So first of all, let me introduce ourselves. My name is Faizza and Putri and my another friends.
Hello, my name is Yuni Aisya Reswara.
Hi, I am Cinthya Octarianthy Manalu.
Hello, my name is Kasmila Dewi Putri.
So guys, before I start, I want to say thanks to all guys who watching our video, and also I want to say thanks to Mr. Satria Agus as intermediate grammar classes. And then we're here to deliver you some information, and the material is it. The first one start from me. My name is Faizza and I will show you and I will delivering to you the kind of knowledge that we call a grammar with the sub is stepping the stairs B. So you guys, what is the stepping the stairs B? Imagine we are climbing to 5 stairs. Each stairs represent one part of sentence. Here the structure of the stepping the 5 stairs B. So the first one is a noun phrase, or we call NP1 or the subject. And then the copula, which is the linking verb. And then the complement is usually a noun or adjective. And then skip, this is there is usually empty. And then here's the last one is adverb of manner, place and time, which is everyone called as empty. So we get the stairs 5-1, which is the stair 1. We call a simple copula sentence. First, we use the present forms of the copula is, are, and. The formula NP1, copula plus complement plus skip, and then the last one plus adverb. Here's the for example. She is a beautiful teacher in the school. And then I think you guys need a more example of it. I'm a good student in this university. And then the next example is they are smart children in this class. That's a stairs 1. So we get to stairs 2, which is called past a copula sentence. So next we move to the past form of the copula. Was anywhere. So here's the formula. NP1 plus was or where, and then complement plus keep and adverb. Here's the example from the PPT. She was my cool teacher in this school. And then I also want to give you another example of it. He was a smart boy last year. The bottle looks were expensive in the past. Here's the example. Guys, next to the stairs number 3. So which is called present perfect copula. On the third stairs, we use has been or have been. This is shows something that started in the past and is still true or relevant now. So here's the formula. NP1 plus has or have been plus complement plus keep and plus adverb. So here's the example from the PPT. It has been a damage. They have been obsolete. And then if you ask me where the another example is, she has been a great leader since 2020. And then the second one is the machine have been broken for 2 weeks. So guys, we get the stairs number 4, which is modal plus be. The fourth stairs use modal verbs like will be, can be, should be, or may be. This express possibility, ability, or suggestion. So here's the formula. NP1 plus modal plus be plus complement plus keep and plus adverb. Here's for the example. It will be the match. So, if you guys ask me where the another example, then I will give you another example. So here's it. He can be a good player in the future. And the second left is, this room should be cleaned before the guests arrive. So guys, I think that's it for the material from the stepping stairs B in intermediate grammar. So the next material will be gone by my friends Yuni, Cinthya, and Kasmila. They will explain about the stepping stairs D. Here we go.
Okay everyone, now let's start stepping the 5 stairs D technique. So we move to the definition. Stepping the 5 stairs D is a teaching technique to construct English clauses accurately, easily, and with fun. The technique uses extra stairs in the noun phrase 1, stairs 1, noun phrase 2, stairs 3, and complement stairs 3 as the very potential stairs where clauses can be formed. So we move to the next slide. So what is stepping the 5 stairs D? So that this technique is used 5 main stairs to create sentence structure in English. So noun phrase 1 is noun phrase 1 or the subject. Verb is the action or linking verb. Noun phrase 2 or complement, the object or description. Predicate adjective, it's optional, we don't use it. And adverbs of MPT is manner, place, and time. Beside these 5 stairs, there are also smaller stairs or what we call is substairs. 2.1 for helping verbs like do, did, has, can. 3.1 is for the second noun phrase or complement. 5.1 for extra adverbs like really or easily. And SBD, this stands for who, that, or which. Words we use in relative clauses. Now let's look at each type of sentence using this technique. Okay, next slide. Okay, stepping the 5 stairs D1. So we use D1 when the verb has a direct object. For example, a girl who didn't skip her study happily last semester. Let's break it down. A girl is the subject, so it's noun phrase 1. Who is the relative pronoun, is SBD. Didn't is the helping verb, 2.1. Skip is the main verb, is there 2. Her study is the object, is 3.1. And then happily is this the verb of manner, 5.1. Last semester is the adverb of time, stairs 5. So this sentence follows the full stair pattern from NP1 to adverbs plus the substairs. Okay, next we move to the stepping the 5 stairs D2. As you can see, in the main stairs, in the stairs 1 is noun phrase 1 or NP1, stairs 2 is verb, stair 3 is noun phrase 2 or NP2, Number 4 is skip. 5 is adverbs of MPT, manner, place, or time. And then the substairs is also SBD. You can add who, that, when, which. And then the 2.1 is also verb, helping verbs. 3.1 is NP1, and then 5.1 is adverb of MPT. So we use D2 when the verb does not need an object. Okay, next slide. We move to the stairs D2. So we use D2 when the verb does not take a direct object. These are called intransitive verbs. For example, the children laughed loudly in the classroom this morning. Let's break it down. The children is noun phrase 1 or NP1. Laughed is intransitive verb, stairs 2. NP2 is skip. And predicative adjective is skip. Loudly it's adverb of manners, stairs 5.1. In the classroom this morning, adverb of MPT, stairs 5. Okay, next slide. We move to the stairs D3, sentence with to be or linking verbs. So we use D3 when the sentence use is, am, are, was, or were, followed by a description. As you can see, in the main stairs number 1 is NP1, stairs number 2 is copula, stairs number 3 is complement, stairs number 4 is skip, and then stairs number 5 is adverb of manner, place, and time. And when we move to the substairs is also SBD. You can add who, that, and which. And then 2.1 is verbs, 3.1 is NP1, and then 5.1 is also adverb of MPT. Okay, we move to the example of D3. So the cake that was delicious stayed on the table all day. Let's break it down. The cake is the subject, noun phrase 1. That is the relative pronoun SBD, is the linking verb, stairs 3. Delicious is the complement, 3.1. And then on the table and all day are adverbs of MPT, so it in the stairs 5. Okay, that's all from my explanation. Next will be explained by Cinthya.
Okay guys, let's go to the second step. So in this step, we're going to put some example after we already know a lot of stairs and a lot of description of each of a lot of steps in the stairs. And we're going to put like the first example, which is a handsome student who got some low scores last semester discontinued his study in that campus. How we can put that sentence that we know it's in the right step of that stairs? Let's see. So there's some NP1 verb, NP2 predicate adjective, which is we're going to skip, and there's an adverbs of MPT, and the left stairs, which is there's Yuni already explained before, and we're going to put one by one of that sentence. We're going to the first, which is a handsome student. A handsome student, which is we're going to put it at the first step, which is it's MP1. A handsome student is going to put it at the MP1, and then we continue to the left stairs, which is it's who, or you can use that. And then we going to the second step of the left stairs, which is it's got. A handsome student who got is its verb, right? And then we go into the next step, which is it's some low scores, which is it's MP2. And then we go into the last steps, which is it's last semester. It's like a net verbs of time. It's last semester. And then we going to the turn to the front stairs, is the big, which is it's the big stairs. After the MP1, a handsome student, we're going to continue at the verbs. After the last semester, there's word which is it's discontinue. Discontinue, it's put at the verb. And then we going to the next step, which is it's NPU2, which is it's his study. And then we skip the predicate adjective, and then we go into the adverb of MP2, which is it's in that campus. Okay, we already see at the left side there's some table which is its color red. You can see if the NP2, if the MP1 it's she, he, it, or some people's name like James or Susan, you can put as or es at the verb. But if you find the MP1 is I, you, we, they, you don't have to put anything at the verbs. If the verbs it's work, it's going to be work. It's not works or catches, it's just work. And then you can see too there's a lot of adverbs of manner, place, and time you can already use. Okay, we're going to put another example, which is it's a silent student who or that is standing on the left corner has ever got a prestigious scholarship from America. How we put it in the stairs, we're going to see there's the MP1 is always the first it's always going to the first word, which is it's a silent student. And we're going to the left stairs, which is it's who or that. Why we choose who or that, because we already know that it's people, but we don't know it's she or he. So we're going to put who. And who. Next it's is standing, which is it's going to be verb. And then we're going to the next step, which is on the left or on the left corner. On the left corner it's going to put at the adverb of place. And then we're going to turn to the big stairs, which is going to the verb. As ever got after that, we're going to the noun phrase 2, which is NP2. It's a prestigious scholarship. And then we skip the predicate adjective, and we're going to the last, which is it's from America, which is put at the adverbs of place. And next we're going to the stepping the stairs of D2. And this D2, the left stairs, it's going to move to the top, which is it's in the NP2. There's not a lot of changes. It's going just to put at the NP2. For example, I didn't see a ghost, which frightens villagers always. How can we put it at the stairs? Like I always said, which the first is always going to be MP1, which is it's I, and then we're going to the verbs, which is it didn't see, and then we're going to the MP2, it's a ghost, and then we're going to the left stairs, which is it's which. Why we use which? Why we not use who? Because we don't know is a ghost is a people or she or he. Well, if we don't know, we're going to put which. And then after which we put frightens, which is it's a verb. And then we're going to the next, it's villagers. And then the last step, it's always, which is it's adverbs of times. If you're going to see, there's nothing at the adverbs of NP2. Why there's no adverbs of NP2? It depends on the sentence that you put. If there's adverbs of NP2, which is like on the example, there's a lot of NP2 that you can use, like a really, helpfully, easily, or in the place. There's some in America on the left, or on the table in front of you, from bottom and etc. And there's some time, every day, usually, always. If there's no kind of word they put it, you don't have to use it or write it. Okay, and if you want to have some adverbs of NP2, you can use this example, which is a silent student has ever got a prestigious scholarship that is offered every 5 years from America. Because like we always say, the first NP1, which is it's a silent student, and the next has ever got, which is the verb, and then we're going to NP2, which is a prestigious scholarship. Why is prestigious scholarship use that or which? Because we know that it's not a people, so we're going to put that or which for a thing or stuff. And then we go into the verb, which is it's offered, and then we go into the adverbs of MPT, which is it's every 5 years, and we turn to this like the big stairs again, which is it's an adverb of MPT. It's from America. I think that's all from me. Thank you.
So I'm going to explain the first slide about the 3 verbal sentences. These are sentences that use action verb like work, eat, or run. This method uses 5 steps or stairs to build a sentence. One is noun plus 1. This is the subject like I, they, or my brother. 2 is verb. This is the action, for example, work, plays, or studies. But if the subject is singular, don't forget to add s or es to the verb. For example, is he plays or she catches. The 3 is complement. This gives more information about the action, but can be skipped if not needed. For skip, this step is often left empty, and then the last is adverb of manner, place, and time or MPT. This answer how, where, or when. For example, quickly in America, every day. So for example sentence, they work in America every day. So we have day as a NP1, work as a verb, and then in America every day as a adverb of MPT. So this is how we build a full sentence using action verb. Now let's move to the next slide, the 3 nominal sentences. This time we don't use an action verb but a linking verb like is, are, was, or were. Here are the same 5 stairs, but the structure is a little different. One is noun plus 1, the subject like a tall man or she, and then 2 is copula, this is the linking verb like is or are. 3 is complement, this tells us more about the subject. For example, our new English teacher. 4 is skip again, this step is optional, and then the last is adverb of MPT or manner, place, or time. For example, in our department. For example sentence, a tall man is our new English teacher in our department. So we have a tall man as a NP1, is as a copula, and then our new English teacher is a complement, and in our department as a adverb of MPT. So here the sentence describes someone, not an action. That's why we use is, not an action verb. So to wrap it up, in the verbal sentences we use action verb like work or play. And then in nominal sentences, we use to be verb like is or are to describe something or someone. But both follow the same 5 stairs that this help us to build complete and correct sentences step by step. I think that's all for my explanation. Thank you for listen and attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.